Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Can I begin by thanking West Ham for hosting us today? Can you hear me at the back? And just to give you an idea of what an achievement it is for the children and their teachers, more than 20,000 people entered this competition. You are the cream for getting this far, and I think we should all give them a massive round of applause for getting this far. It really is. And the reason why I'm such a big fan of showing racism the red card is you are changing our country for the better. You're changing the way people behave, you're changing the way people act, you're changing the way people think by the work that you do. When I first used to go and watch football in the 1980s, I know I don't look that old, it wasn't uncommon for me to be racially abused. One of the reasons why my brothers and me stopped going to watch football in stadiums was because of the racial abuse we received. And so the only way I got to watch football was on television and listening on the radio. And you may not believe this, but the best team in the world in those days were Liverpool. Which is the explanation why somebody who's from South London supports Liverpool. But what you're doing with Show Racism the Red Card is you're changing the way people think and behave. And you know what, I've been listening at the back to some of the poems, looking at some of the graphics and watching some of the videos. It is inspirational what the young people have been doing in the competition over the last few months. So I want to actually end by how I began, by saying thank you. Thank you for the organisers, the sponsors, Unison, trade unions, West Ham Football Club, all the brilliant, by the way, we've got international footballers here tonight, we've got people who have retired, people playing. I think all the footballers and ex-footballers deserve a massive round of applause. Really. And I want to end by saying this, you know, we are the envy of the world. If you're somebody who looks like me, who goes and watches football in any other place in the world, you are less respected than you are in this country. Because over the last 10 years, the campaigning work that Show Racism the Red Card has done has meant that someone like me now can take my daughters to watch football and have a great time. My daughters have never experienced racism at football stadiums, and that's partly because of the great work done by campaigners around here and pioneers. Thank you very much for making our country better.
Thank you very much indeed to Sadiq Khan there, wise words. And I think we should be proud of how this country's changed over the last 20 years, thanks to, in part, to Show Racism the Red Card.